you're looking at a census record, it's the closest thing you can get to a story about your family. With the census, you can see not only the family unit, which is very unique, but you can see their neighbors. You can see the people they would have interacted with. It kind of gives you the ability to kind of time travel a bit, puts you in the time and place, and really gives you a sense for what their lives were like to an extent that many other records can't.
If you think about 1950, it's relatively recent, a generation or two back. Think about someone you know that was alive in 1950. And for many of us, that's a parent or a grandparent, and we'll bring that record to you.
April 1st was when the 1950 census began. There was no mail-in aspect to it. People were literally going door to door. The size of the effort, the enumeration effort, was massive.
By 1950, we've gone through World War II, and the economy has boomed. So people are more likely to have cars. Because of the GI Bill, you have people who have a lot more education than we've ever seen in the US before. The television industry has boomed because televisions are a more household commodity at that point.
Well, it was a time period of great transition in America. It was kind of an evolution of American society where people were coming together. If you're a hobbyist researcher, 1950 is probably wonderful because you can see everything in context.
So you're going to get the names of everyone who lived in the household and how they're related to each other. You get each person's age, which allows you to calculate when they were born, and you get their birthplaces. You can tell if this family was particularly large for a given neighborhood because you can compare them from one family to the next. You can learn a lot about what kind of an occupation a person had. So there are definitely conclusions you can draw from that one snapshot. You'll get key vital information, but you also get those stories that really bring a person to life.
How Ancestry is approaching 1950 is about more than just the 1950 census collection. We have the largest collection of yearbook photos from that period of time. We have the largest collection of newspapers from that time that can help tell the day-to-day stories of the town and the place that they lived in. And so really bringing all that together is something Ancestry can do at a unique scale. The story is in much more than just the people and the places they lived, but also in their occupation, the countries that they immigrated from, and other things. We can tell you the story that is in that record completely. Not just that your family lived in a certain place and time, but how they lived.
We have the power of hinting and searching to help you not just find the census story, but find the bigger story around your family. If you've built a tree on Ancestry, you'll get that little green leaf that tells you, hey, we got a story to share with you. You want to check it out. I think the census is really going to give people a better picture of what their family's life was like in the 1950s.